The ancient tome is open, and we will resume where we left off. All right. When we last left off, you all arrived at a sort of pocket dimension plane between spaces. A conjured realm amidst the ghostlight, where you experienced your introduction as the new class, summoned forth by your letter of recommendation to the College of Manjome, heart of Kedwin, the Magocracy, the great country of the arcane, brought here to fulfill your destinies, each of you having your own goal, your own ambitions, and your own ideal to leave upon the world with your magical talent. You met a lot of important figures. You met the great Lich Acererak. There was a mind flayer that said that he would be keeping an eye on your class as you would be added to the ledgers of those great mages that have come before you. The record keeper. You met the headmaster. You also met a few other individuals. There was a few notables from outside Kedwin who had come to participate in this year's entrance exam. And speaking of the entrance exam, you all successfully passed the obstacle course of earth, grass, and water. A slew of obstacles desperately tried to impede your progress, but each of you, using your own unique abilities and your gifts, managed to surpass and surmount every challenge before you. And you touch the end, arriving in the stands and progressing forward to the college grounds. Well, not the college grounds directly. This is Aeon Alley, where you will each be given your supplies. It also serves as a sort of market hub just outside the great college itself, where most of the students gather while the lesson plans for the year are finished up. And once the teachers are ready, you will all be whisked away to the college directly. But that aside, a few important notable figures that'll be on the premises for this year's class. You met Oldgard Duvel, who stood in your way and used a little bit of paladin magic to try to stall you, but he did not need to assist anyone, so none of you failed. You also met Borb, college groundskeeper and head of the watch, as well as Patience Ballstone, a great figure from the outer world who has come to bear witness and also teach one of this year's lessons. And that aside, now you stand in Aeon Alley, awaiting your chance to uptake your own lessons and meet your teachers this year. So, with that concluded, here you are. The four of you stand amidst the smooth stone walkway of Aeon Alley. You see a few buildings to your left, to your right. You see a small market stall. Well, which you could soon presume to be a market stall, as a man stands in front of a large, bristling brass barrel, handing out what appears to be a liquid, or samples of a liquid, to passers-by. Looking further up north, you notice a shifty-looking gentleman dressed in a fine green suit. He hides his dark-ridden face behind a large, encompassing purple top hat, and he appears to be standing next to small pearls sat upon a table. You notice a few other past students who passed the exam ahead of you, or perhaps students who are here for their second and third year are dotted around Aeon Alley, chatting amongst each other. The ground is yours. You can proceed inside the buildings if you wish, and you can also talk to any NPCs. If you wish to purchase any books, there is a bookshop to the north, as well as a clothing shop, so you can get yourselves acquainted with a proper uniform up here. I'll ping them. There's a clothing shop here, bookstore here, and a clothing shop here. So you may proceed at your leisure. Saw you heading to the left. Would you like to look at that building?
Uh, what is it? Which building was it again? I don't know if you said it in the description.
Oh, I saw you walking towards this building over here.
Yeah, well, which building is that?
I didn't know if you were in. I did not describe this one. I was waiting for someone to approach it. The sign right here. The sign, as you look at it, says Gwimble's House of Many Doors. Find a door that suits your need.
Interesting.
And it does not tell you what exactly lies on the other side. It just claims that it is House of Many Door, and that there is, without a doubt, a door that is meant for you.
A store of doors. I suppose if you
Real
need to
fake
get somewhere,
doors.
it might be good for you. If there was somewhere you needed to go or someone you needed to meet.
And you said we need to get uniforms as well.
Yes, if you need uniforms or books, there's a uniform
Oh.
shop here, and the bookstore is up there next to the tall tree.
Yeah, I've got.
But
How much is a
one more
uniform?
thing
I got the.
well, considering you passed the entrance exam, it is free.
Oh,
Grim.
cool.
I got
Cool.
the mod for non-colliding on NPCs. All right.
Oh, is there wait?
I thought
Do you collide against NPCs?
unless Foundry updated when I last used it, but usually that's not a thing. But yeah.
That might be something I have to fix. I didn't know that was a thing that would happen. Okay, Grim, as you come up here, stopping here, your eyes notice or are drawn to something at your feet. There's an arcane glyph inscrawled directly in the center of the street. While you are unsure of its purpose by immediately looking at it, you notice that it appears to have a strange colored hue spilling forth from each of the circles, laid into it. And now that you're kind of aware of it, you notice that all of Aeon Alley seems to have this strange blue hue over it, like a sort of arcane fog that gently blankets over the entire atmosphere. Not enough to obscure the vision, but you only really notice it when you're paying attention.
Vibe check.
Vibe check. All right, if you wish to learn more about the arcane fog, you'll have to make me an Arcana check.
Oh.
No, not like this.
Oh.
That is
Wow.
unlucky.
Wow.
Unfortunately, your vast knowledge of the arcane does not rend you any details about what this fog may be or what this circle on the ground could be emanating. It never crossed your lectures or your studies in the past. But I see everyone else is heading in to the clothing shop to grab your uniforms. Also, Grim, you're in a free roam. Just because everybody else is going into to grab their uniforms doesn't mean that you have to. You stay out here if you want to. Right. It's like he's headed up there. For now, I will handle those who want to get their uniforms, and I'll come back to you in a sec, Grim.
Mm-hmm.
Dandelion, are you going in then with them? Or are you hanging out
we
out
need the
here for a
uniforms,
bit?
yeah.
Let me
Unless
grab,
we don't
let me
need it.
move. I mean, I never said you had to go in there and get them. But we'll proceed in anyway.
Son, I'm already suited up.
He's got his butler's attire. Man doesn't need anything else. They kind of move you all inside. Kind of get the tokens situated. Oh, I gotta get hang on, I gotta get Grim actually, because he won't be able to see what's happening unless I grab his token and bring him here.
True.
All right, there you go, Grim. I'll just kind of leave you down here.
Understand. Cool.
Can you see anything? Everything?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, Lazarus, what
All right.
the? Oh boy.
All right. The three of you proceed into the clothing shop. As you get inside, while on the outside it presents itself as a uniform store, once you arrive inside, it boasts a peculiar name. It is on the front desk, there is a wooden paneling carefully inscrawled with golden lettering that reads Hickory Talk Shop. And hearing the intrusion of new faces, the intrepid owner does not miss a beat as she appears from the back with a delightful twirl, ready to greet you. Hello! Oh, this year's examinee. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my hat. Here for uniforms, I'm guessing?
I suppose.
Just nod.
I'll glance around wearing my fucking druidic shawl, looking at a place entirely.
Yes.
Yeah.
She'll look you up and down, Dandelion. Yes, you will indeed need something better fitting than. Oof, and you too. Poor boy, look at you. She'll like lean over the counter at your peasant garb. Zip.
I'll have you know this is cultural.
Yes, that's great. I'm sure it is. She'll like wave a dismissive hand. And what are you wearing? She'll like point over Zip's head since he's kind of short. At Rufus, what on earth is that? Call that?
What are those?
I'll just look down and look back up, and then just shut my mouth.
Well, whatever you call it, it's hideous. Come.
Is this where I get sized? No.
Actually, well, if you want to get sized, she'll beckon you behind the counter. She'll take her hat off and give it a little spin. And as she places it down on top of the counter, part of the counter will just disappear for you to walk through. It will just fade away as if it wasn't there. This way, this way.
All right.
Get off of me, oaf.
Sorry, I couldn't see you.
Give that one. He tends to
All right.
run into any situation he gets himself into.
Hello.
Yes.
It is a character trait.
Yes. Please do not bumble over me. Come, all three of you. Come on. What are you waiting for?
hop the counter.
Well, it just disappeared down the line. You can just walk through it.
That's joking.
All right, each of you take a fitting station. Now. Ah, good. This is my assistant for the semester, Bulls. And the ooze will kind of blurble into your ear, Dandelion, as you step close to where he's working. Just.
I don't believe I'm familiar
I
with
assure
that
you, he's quite.
dialect.
Oh, you don't need to. You don't need to be. I assure you, he's quite good at what he does. But that aside, if any of you need a full job, as it were, if you're looking to make a little bit of money on the side, I am one of the places that offers internships, as it were. I just hope you know how to make clothes.
I guess Zip's kind of gonna turn around.
Doesn't pay well though.
I will put up a little hand. And say, I know how to make some clothes.
Check. It's a good thing we
You
have a butler.
do you?
Yeah.
Do you know how to enchant hats?
I can make clothes. I don't think I can enchant them.
Ugh, making me have to do all the hard work. Well, fine. Aeon Alley is always open, especially to graduates, so once you get your lesson plan and your schedule for the year, you can come back here and we'll see what we can do. But like I said, it won't pay well. You are a student. But you'll be able to buy maybe a few things. Maybe some gems for your robe. Maybe a hat to cover up those awful horns. Certainly, you need something to.
He's gonna put his hands
Have
on
something
his
against
horns.
horns?
Kind of like
My,
she kind of like
Steve's
fuss
just gonna
over you
poke
and
him.
like pluck.
My-
She'll kind of fuss over you, Zip, and kind of pluck at the strings of your overalls. Yes, you need a lot of help, dear boy.
Okay.
Don't worry. I am nothing if not good at what I do. And she will, with a flick of her finger, her monocle from her hat will fall down over her eye, and she will pull out a quill, and with a twist of the feather, a large needle will emerge from the end of it. She will poke your raggedy clothes, and you will appear in a cloak. However, it will be at least 3 sizes too big. And the large collar will start to grow outwards until it becomes like a bountiful umbrella, making you look somewhat like Dracula.
I
think that's a good start, at least. And with a little bit of this, she'll trace her quill along the back of your robes, and they'll cinch in tightly, and they'll squeeze against you, practically crushing you. You'll feel some of your blood circulation stop as you're being strangled from your wrists and your ankles and your neck. With one more tap, it'll all floof out like a pillow for fitting comfortably. Here we go.
Magic.
She's pretty useful.
Yes. Prove to be a good enough apprentice, and I'll teach you how to make your own. I could harbor a few magical effects on them, but as I said, you haven't started yet.
Okay.
All right, what am I gonna do about you? All right, let me ask you a question. Do you seriously not even know what your clothes are?
He'll look down, look back up again, and then shake his head.
Ugh. Well, it's going to have to come off. She will poke you on the forehead, and suddenly you'll have a large ascot that will appear around your neck, but it will unfurl like a scroll and drape along the floor. It is a slight improvement. Are you sure you don't want something done about that awful hair? What are you going for? Gunk?
He'll shake his head. Say, it's hereditary, I think.
You think?
Even if I try to change it, it comes back the way it was. And you like ruffle his bangs.
No, surely you've just never done this before. She'll pluck a string of your hair, sting a little bit, and as she touches it, your entire head of hair will suddenly turn lime green. See? Not
Don't
bad.
worry,
I'll just stare. Stare blankly. It's like, my hair. Can we put it back?
I mean, I could. But you look better
Doesn't
like
wash off.
this.
Rufus will shake his head. Please.
Oh, do you have a problem with green? The ooze will turn and look at you.
No, nothing against green on other people, just not on me.
Yeah. Fine. She'll poke your hair and it will turn back to its original color. But while your hair was turned green and you were so distracted, you didn't even realize that your entire uniform changed into a long and flowing cloak, almost resembling something akin to a trench coat. The nice thick dusty collar and probably quite the fine cuffs as well, with golden and silver cufflinks.
Okay, this little smile will cross his face before he hides it. This is nice.
Yes, yes. But I have a feeling that you could never be my protege. The ooze will continue looking at you before giving a slow turn. The ooze will turn its body, but its head will not rotate with it.
Just be staring at me still. I like green things.
Yeah, just staring at you with his body facing another direction. Oh, you. What am I going to do about you? Ugh. All that ugly face paint? First thing we need here is a rag, that's for sure. And she'll pop up a rag and
I'll stare judgmentally at that.
go ahead down the line. She'll start briskly rubbing your face. Wiping all of your tribal history away. Just cleaning your face. Ugh, much better.
I didn't realize
Can't
this
be
place
looking
would
like a
be making a
savage.
mockery of me as well.
A mockery? I'm simply making you look civilized.
Is that what you call yourself?
Yes. What do you call yourself?
Fresh.
Just look down at myself and back at her. Put together.
What, in this? I am not put together? We'll see about that. She'll snap her fingers, and your headdress will disappear, replaced by a magnificent top hat. And your body will be cinched suddenly tight in a firm suit. See? You look business appropriate.
Oh god, I look like you.
Is it not the best look? Exactly. Yeah, yes, she has made you look exactly like her.
The little ram's gonna whine in disapproval.
I should just leave
Nice.
you like that.
Nah. Nah.
But I guess if you have to have something savage, you can make it work. She'll clap her hands and point to her assistant. And her assistant will raise his hands up, and without warning, a gelatinous cube will fall atop you, Dandelion. It will just engulf your entire body. Fall from the ceiling, seemingly from nowhere. But just as it appears, it will suddenly explode outwards, splattering green goo all over the walls. And what you'll be left with is a much more finely and freshly woven tribal shawl, as well as a new headdress. Not exactly the one you were wearing, but one that's smaller and more form-fitting to the uniform that won't cause you to accidentally hit your head on any doors or get stuck on anything. Your shepherd's cane will also be downsized to something more akin to a walking cane, but still bearing its crooked hook on the end of it. And the colors will be exactly as befitting what you like. It'll be your usual colors that you already wore.
Well, it seems your assistant was good for something after all.
So who do you think trained him? Anyway, well, now that you have your uniforms, can I introduce any of you to Hat? She'll take off her hat and she will pull out a hat. And then she will pull out another hat. And the hats will steadily increase in size with each one she pulls out.
I don't really wear hats.
Not even an enchanted one? I'm sure you
You don't
probably
see
couldn't afford it anyway. None of you.
Maybe another time.
What is this for?
Hopefully
exactly?
soon. Especially when you earn. What is what for?
The hats.
Oh, this is a hat shop? I just do uniforms as a moonlight job.
Nah, I see.
It says hat shop when you come in. Sell enchanted headwear. And I'm always exploring for more materials to make new hats. So if you want hats that do usually any kind of effect or are imbued with any spell, I'm your girl. But you do have to wear it. She'll look at Zip if you want the effect.
I just feel like a bandana or something, right?
I suppose if you have to be gauche about it, yes.
Okay.
Or a headband.
I'll see what if I find anything.
All right. Now that that's settled, run along. There's more to do, more to see.
So, before he leaves it, so I can work here, or
Yes, but you'll need your school schedule first. I can't exactly employ you when you have classes to do.
Okay.
That's something that most places in Aeon Alley offer.
Oh.
We offer students employment in between classes for you to earn a little bit of money.
All right. Okay. To walk away.
She'll stare at you, Dandelion.
I'll just kind of
Oobles will go. Oobles will just go. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey.
strapped for gold at the moment, anyways.
Yes, as I said, I don't think you can afford anything here. But if you need a job, I'm hiring.
I'm not exactly skilled with tailoring, so to speak.
Yes, I could tell when you walked in.
Who the heck?
Charmed.
Okay, so that'll introduce us to one of the mechanics of this campaign. So after a series of lessons, you will be able to engage in hired activities. You get to do jobs in between classes or sets of classes to earn a little bit of money, and then that money could go towards buying you new books to learn spells. It also go into buying magic items if you want magic items. Everything in Aeon Alley. Right now, I haven't got all of Aeon Alley done. This is just the first part of it. But it will expand as the campaign goes out.
Cool.
But any of the people who run Aeon Alley and any of the stores are willing to take on students as essentially intern. But we'll go back to the Alley of Aeon
Ooh.
and whisk you all back there.
I think you're gonna have to repeat some stuff.
All
You're
right.
kind of cutting out during the transition.
Oh, I didn't
Did you
say anything. I just said. Yeah, I just said I was going to bring you all back to the Alley of Aeons. Okay, Grim.
Mm.
Library. The bookstore is one building down.
Mm. Like the orange one?
Yeah, it's the orange one. If that was the one you wanted to go to.
Bookstore.
But as I'll move you right here, because as you're walking towards bookstore, Grim, you walk, but before you can step close and wrench on the door, you feel a tap on your shoulder from behind. A hand reaches out and just gives you a gentle tap.
I'm gonna just turn over and look out the corner of my eye. Who might this be?
You turn around and a empty suit is standing there with no hands and just its sleeves. But it appears to be fully walking and animated as if there was something inside of it or someone wearing it. It bears the school crest as well as a set of extra long tails, akin to what one would have when playing the piano.
I'm gonna laugh. Well, my friend, I'm not sure where you've come from or where you're going, but you're certainly dressed the part. And I'll just give a smile. And, are you joining me in the bookstore?
The empty suit will give a shrug before it jumps at you and swallows you whole.
Wait, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, was there supposed to be something on the screen when you're doing that, or is this just?
Oh no, it's just theater of the mind.
Okay.
I'm already in a suit.
No, I didn't actually have an empty suit token. No.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna panic.
All right. Well, as you not panic, it feels quite form-fitting, and sure enough, it snugly situates itself atop you, and where it looks like it had someone inside of it before, now it firmly has you inside of it. For it cinches down to fit your size and your mass perfectly. before its color automatically changes, turning from blue to black. Looking like what you were
Arcana.
previously wearing, only with some slight modifications. Yeah, make me an Arcana check if you want to know more about it. Yeah, you can.
Your
Yeah,
uniform
go ahead.
found you.
That's really
After.
good.
Ooh.
All
and
right.
There it is.
That's what was
That's
happened
one.
last time.
Not only do you know what just happened, you know what this is and how they're made, even though you do not have the magical wherewithal yourself to make them. You know of what goes into it. This is what is called a seeking suit, and they are known in the College of Manjome to be uniforms with unclaimed owners. Whenever someone signs the letter of recommendation and is brought here, their school uniform is already made for them, usually fit perfectly to what the student would have in mind or what they would want to wear. And if the student does not come to claim it, it will come and claim them, as they are set to be animated using your signature. And then they track you down no matter where you go or what plane you shift into.
Interesting. I'm gonna cough. Slightly embarrassing, but efficient. I'm gonna look around to see if anybody saw. And
Yes,
then I'll turn
this
back.
girl saw.
Oh, that's fun. Well, people see things.
But she doesn't seem to care.
Doesn't seem like
You
the
get the
type.
feeling, Grim, that people trying to ignore their school uniforms is probably not an uncommon occurrence.
Fair enough. Before I enter the bookstore, I just look around to see all the other stores. I just want to check what this store at the very top is. What's this building at the very top?
Okay. You
What I
can
think
walk up
is.
to it.
Well, I don't even want to walk up to it. I'm just looking around to see what it is. I just want to know what it is real quick. Like,
Oh, you want to read the
okay, I'll
sign?
walk up to it. Yeah, I want to read the sign. What store is this at the very top?
Okay. The very top, this building is known as Teeth of Many Treasures.
Okay. Okay.
Specifically below the
Very.
signs, it says, "Come hither and find your most precious item between teeth and tongue."
Cool. Okay. For now, I'm gonna stick to going into the bookstore. That's a good place to go with like everybody else at the same time.
Okay. So while they were going inside of the tailor's or of the inside the hat shop, you went inside the bookstore.
Yep.
Unless someone would like to catch up and accompany.
I wouldn't mind checking out the bookstore.
I want to
Zip,
go in the
you're more than
door
welcome to.
Do that later.
All right, Grim, you hear a pair of smaller feet quickly chasing, and right as you're about to open the door to the bookstore, they stop behind you.
Oh, Sip, you've come to join me. Care for
Yeah.
some tea?
I'm okay. I was just gonna go to the bookstore.
Let's go in the bookstore.
All right, the two of you enter the bookstore. I think Ivy's having some trouble. I've heard him connect and disconnect several times.
Yes. There he is again.
You okay, Ivy? You having some difficulty? Oh, he's still in the Foundry game, even if he's not here. I guess we'll continue.
Oh, anything in the chat. Okay.
Oh, I can't see. I can't see.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, Rufus. Here, let me grab you and Dandelion.
I'm blind. No, no kidding.
Yeah, Miss
Yes, thank you.
Castellantis.
Oh my god. What the NPCs from around the world.
Honestly.
All right,
Ooh, books.
you're free to explore. All right, Grim and Zip, as the two of you make your way into the bookstore,
Mhm.
First thing I'm gonna do.
the
I'm gonna
go
let you
ahead,
start. I'm
go
sorry.
for it. No, go
I,
for it, sir.
honestly,
What did you want to do?
before even talking to anybody, I walk into the bookstore. I look around. I see some cool little books. I stand between the rows and I just arcana check the environment immediately because it's a bookstore. I just want to see what's going on.
All right, then go for it, bro. I will gladly let you Arcana check. If you want to feel the magic in the air.
Yeah, literally, just.
Damn.
What if there's an illusion or something? All right.
What the
That-
nat 20s? All right, save some for the rest of us, fam. Just hold on.
Okay. Yeah, man's he's eating them up today. Okay, Grim. So Grim, you can tell that while the college itself probably has a library inside of it, which would surely offer a host more of offerings than bookstore. Surely there must be something good here. And man, do you find it. Without hesitation, you know that you can tell that based off the literature lining the shelves, there's books from all spans of history, recounting many different tales throughout the ages of magic, monsters, glory. There's lesson books obviously for college class, though you do not know what you'll need yet. If you were to specifically look for something special, you get the feeling that there's something over here, something powerful.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna keep
Something
that in
for a
mind.
true collector.
I'm not gonna go at it right now. I'm just gonna keep it in mind. And my next move would be to approach the desk and approach the librarian. But I want to know. I don't know if Zip has anything he wants to do yet.
That's up to him.
I want to speak to the librarian about some stuff.
Okay, we can both go to the librarian.
All right. As you step up to the librarian's desk, you immediately recognize a black feathered owlin. A female wearing long robes embedded with unique see, well, trying to think of the word embossing. There we go. Unique embossings depicting depictions of places or of another country, though not one immediately known to you. She carries a few books in her claws. She holds a quill in her hand, and her satchel is packed with arcane scrolls. But also perhaps the most disturbing feature, as it were, both of you notice that her eyes are missing.
Cool.
But she will greet you with no less kindness. Greetings, new class. She will whisper through her beak.
Fair lady. And I'll bow. Very gentlemanlike, butler-like.
It amuses me that you treat me as if I can see you.
Um, I want to say this might sound kind of corny. Mana is not hidden from anyone, kind of thing. Like even without eyes, mana is not. You know what I mean? Mana is not hidden from those who are learned in magic, especially at the Academy of Monjomi, which is, you know what I mean, Butler respect and such.
She'll chuckle at your kind of stumbling over yourself. Yes, I understand that you were trying to say that I do not need eyes simply to see.
I'll I'll just say I'll wait until I'll let Magnus go first before I.
Oh, okay. So I'm about to cook. I don't know if you hey, listen. All right, and then, all right, here we go. I'm gonna I'm about to cook. All right, and then I'll what I mean. I look around, and then I see you have many books organized very well, young madam. And then I'll take out a napkin. I'll put it on her desk real quick, and then I'll put some teacups down. It seems that you have been very busy with the work organizing these literature, and then I'll grab a duster and I'll start dusting the books, start dusting the table, start dusting stuff. I think it would be very beneficial for someone like yourself had an extra hand to help keep things organized. I myself am very fond of the books that you have here, and then I'll put a sugar in her cube, put a seat under her, make her sit down, and then I'll say, if I can't help around, then I would love to maybe strike a deal for the future. And then she can choose from either, me hiring me for later or like striking a deal, kind of paying for everything in the future. Cool.
Bro's pulling the full like Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Man's pull the whole table out, pulls the chair out.
True Butler.
All right, fine. I'm down for it. Oh. So you wish to intern here?
I may not intern, but I still would like to be in your good graces. I think that it would be very essential to have access to such knowledge. It might be a little bit presumptuous of me.
She will pose an interesting. She'll pose a question for you, Magnus.
Okay.
She'll say, "And for what interest do you have here when, once you have attained your schedule, the college's library will be of free use to you?"
And I'll laugh and say, "Oh, I'll chuckle lightly. Indeed, the college library will be chock full of very amazing tomes and texts, but there's something to be said about the obscure uniqueness of like outside texts and outside readings. And for someone like yourself, you obviously I can feel just from entering the library. I'll hint the magic that I feel around and that I learned earlier that like you collect various books that are not necessarily strictly geared to like the lesson plans in the larger library, and I think there's value in that."
So you have a craving for darkness.
I have a craving for all magic. You see, I'm looking for something, and then I'll get a little bit vulnerable with her. You see what I'm saying? Because I did it with the earlier character. I said, I'm looking for something, but there's no telling where I might find it. Based on the magic that I feel inside of your shop, I feel I might have a clue. There may be a clue. If not now, then in the future.
Then perhaps it would be best you intern here. If you believe that this place holds a value to you that the college does not grant.
Okay. I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't want to make too hard of a play here. It's a little early. I don't know what other areas are going to open up, so I don't want to commit to like interning in one place. So here's what I'll do instead.
Oh yeah, you don't have to commit.
Okay,
you don't have to commit.
Cool. So instead, I would offer her like a. I mean, I'm gonna listen. I'm a character now. I'm gonna offer her a deal because I don't want to like break relationship with her, and I'll see if I can like get like a 3-for-1. Like she chooses 3 books in here that she thinks that I should have, and then I'll choose one book that I really want, and see if like she'll let me strike that deal with her. Even if I have to like roll for like survival skill or something.
Okay,
Like
so
3 basic manuals. Yeah. Okay.
okay, so as the college's well, okay, since this is not the college's library. The thing about
Okay.
Florence's bookstore is that she sells books that are not sanctioned by the college. They will not
Yeah.
give you on their ground. You can buy college
Yeah.
lessons plans and books for curriculums here. Okay, Ivy just says he has no audio.
I lost you when you said you
That's
can
why
buy
he's-
college curriculum here. And then
you can buy college curriculum stuff here, but the main appeal of her bookstore is that she sells books that the college does not offer, which you've kind of already put together. However, this is not a library. You cannot check them out and then return them. You have to buy them.
I'm trying to finesse too hard. Okay. Okay. What if would I just have to buy that one book kind of thing? That's the best way to progress this efficiently. Do you think?
I mean, you can
Um,
try. You should have your gold
okay.
in your character sheet.
I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. Where is my character sheet? I just had it open.
You can.
There it is.
Oh,
I have 12 gold.
fine.
All right. Well, I'll
Yep.
change the subject and say, okay. Well, changing. How I'm wondering about that one book in the left, on the right shelf. How much would that book be in the center aisle?
Oh, that book. She'll put her quill away and she'll take out the dagger depicted in her token art. Well, not really a dagger. It is a very thin, almost flat-bladed knife.
Okay.
And she'll give it a spin between her claws before she'll lay it gently down on the book sat upon the table. And I'm not sure you are prepared to pay the cost for.
It seems it may cost more than gold from the tone of your voice.
Yes, far more than gold. But you are welcome to open it if you wish to have a taste.
A taste. Is it a dark book?
And she will not answer that question.
I figured not. I figured not. The Arcana check earlier did not illuminate me to whether or not it was like an evil book or not. Okay. Okay.
It is just very powerful. I'll say it
Okay.
possesses a malevolent.
Malevolent spirit? Or like, okay. Malevolent power.
Yes, a malevolent power.
Okay. Okay. I don't wanna probably shouldn't disengage from the conversation. Is there anything you wanted to do in the meantime like before I do anything else?
Was it me?
I mean, you could just
Should I just
walk away, Grim, and then just come back. Like, there's no
Oh,
like
cool.
hidden relationship stat or nothing like that.
I'm working too hard. All right.
All right, as Grim steps away, she will look at you, Zip. How can I help you?
Good kind of, good kind of scratched the back of his head. He's yeah. There was. I don't know if you had any books about. I guess about certain cult. I guess cults. More specifically, ones that wear purple cloaks and have strange tattoo markings on their arms and hands. I know it's a bit vague, but
Yes, I have many a tome of the occult. Would you like me to ready them for you?
Sure.
She'll step from behind the counter and you'll see her start pulling book after book after book. It'll start to become a stack that will begin to stretch towards, I'm not going to say the ceiling, but it'll start to stretch as tall as the desk within a few minutes.
Huh? It's taller than you.
But she will pry a little bit further. So, do you know the name of this cult?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Do you know of any powers they hold?
Um, I do believe they're also mages. I don't know specific powers.
She'll look at you, and from her eyeless visage, you feel a cold chill run down your back. Do you have a feeling they've infiltrated this college?
I don't know. It could be possible. They I just know that they seem to disregard life.
Bro, if you we hear you cheering, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They seem really to disregard life, or I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't have too much information to go off of.
Well, a lack of information simply means a broader hunt for more. No. She'll fly over the bookshelf and pull out a few more. Do you know how old they are? Like,
No.
hmm,
I think
perhaps they are new.
I guess one detail is that they're specifically after. I know this is all just kind of normal cult stuff, but it seems like they kind of also like to strip the skin or fur off of whatever they or whoever they go after.
Not necessarily normal. The occult takes many forms, especially in the magical world. She'll point a claw to her face. Simply take. But then give. It's a complicated world. Certainly not one for the faint of heart. And it is often a ruiner of many a heart. She'll pull out a few more books. She'll place them on the counter. Do you have the money to pay?
Uh,
Or are you simply wishing to rent them?
I think for now, I just want to rent them.
Very well. I will need them back in a week's time.
Okay.
She'll place a stack of, say, probably about 15 books on the counter. And these are just the ones that she knows of cults that somewhat kind of fit the description that you gave, though the description itself is very vague.
Okay.
For a renting, I will need 12 gold.
Let me see if I have. Let me look in my pockets real quick. Okay, I have enough.
Unfolds pockets. Moth flies out.
I kind of shake his pockets a bit, and it's like, oh yeah, I guess I have enough.
You can just place it on the counter.
All right.
But a reminder. She'll pick the small knife up from the top of the book. She'll give it another spin before putting it away. You will still need books for your curriculum. Don't spend all of it. Don't spend all of your gold chasing ghosts.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Now, what I haven't told you yet is that the college, if you don't have your book, if you don't buy your books, college will let you have temporary copies for a limited time. But
Okay.
each of you will have to buy your curriculum books eventually, which will have a gold cost attached to it.
Okay. Noted. I'll just I guess I'll just start leaving.
All right, let's go back to you, Grim. You were interested in that book.
Yes, sir. I have picked the book up. Can I before
Mhm.
I interact with this librarian, can I run an Arcana check on this book? Because I touched it. You know what I mean? Whatever happens is about to happen now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would say because you've already Arcana check, give me a history.
History. Normal.
History check.
Okay. Okay.
All right, it's not bad. Magnus, as you hold the book in your hands and you take it over to the librarian, you run your hand across the cover and you give the book somewhat of a mental dating. While the book itself doesn't appear that old, its pages are crisp and brittle, and though the cover bears no scuffs and marks, as you look at the pages lined in between the bindings, they feel as if they could fall apart and disintegrate at any moment. They bear a stained, kind of a stained yellow-colored hue. But just ever so slightly, you can see the dripping of what looks to be a pinkish ink on the corners of it. The book is bound with black hardback leather, and the cover is imprinted in a shiny, shimmering violet. It says, Trails, Tales, and Menagerie.
Much drizzle. Okay. Well, Miss Librarian, I'd like to buy this book.
You wish to buy it?
Yes, please.
You are welcome.
Rental seems.
Then I'm afraid it is not me you must ask.
Who must I see?
And she will gesture to the book for you to open it.
Uh-oh. All right. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna open the book.
Okay, he's opened the book.
Make me a wisdom.
I know one of you here knows what lies within these pages.
Oh no.
All right. Oh,
Here we
Ivy,
go.
are you good? Are you back? No? Still having trouble? Let's see him at him and see if he's still having trouble. All right. Grim, your black clawed thumbs take hold of the pages, and you begin to slowly part the book open. As the book begins to separate and expose the contents that lie within, the pages
No.
begin to flip wildly on their own as a magenta glow begins to bleed outwards from it. It drools from the book as paint begins to splitter and splatter along the ground. You hear droplets, they slowly fall, reminding you a bit of blood with a thick viscosity. As suddenly, a pair of hands reaches the threshold. And I change the music.
Oh my god. Harriet!
Ow. What's happening? What's happening? What sort of sorcery is this? Have I been invited elsewhere?
All right, no, you are still in the bookstore.
Okay.
But not exactly the spooky feeling I was going for. Try this. It's a little better. All right. Something begins to pull itself free from the book.
Oh no.
It grips on to the edges as it pries its head and its body. It emerges something akin to a djinn, though bearing a strange cosmic coloration, with its body a long, slender tail that's bound to the very pages that you now hold. Its face, if you can call it a face, is nothing but a web-like structure with a pair of horns and a large octagonal gem, something akin to a dodecahedron, that spins amidst the gaping orifice that lay between where its eyes would normally sit.
Messenger of a god.
Goes AFK. Oh, he was
Yeah,
AFK.
I hate that the fucking AFK binding for D&D 5e is also bound to the same key that lets me show you the actual thing. So stupid. Anyway, once it emerges, it will slowly begin to grind its palms against each other, as if eager to make a deal.
Oh no.
And it will say,
Should I go?
"Greeting. So, you wish to buy me, do you? Then I suppose an introduction is in order." With a smack of his hands together and the gentle sliding of his thumb against his forefingers, he'll hold out a hand to shake yours. You can call me Trails.
I'm not gonna shake his hand. I'll bow out of respect. My name is Grim. However, I don't shake hands with foreign powers. Can I quickly roll
No.
a perception check? Is his energy the same as the demon lady from before?
No.
Is this
Oh,
another
well,
engine?
yes.
Okay.
I would say
Okay.
you don't need to roll a check. You rolled high enough in the past, so you kind of remember.
It's similar energy. Okay.
Yeah, you would know if it's a similar energy. No, this is something completely separate.
Cool. I'm not gonna shake his hand, bow out of respect, introduce myself, and wonder what kind of deal he's trying to make.
You wish to buy my tome. Tell me, young Grim, Mr. Magnus, what are you willing to offer me?
Great power. I have already lost that which is most important to me, and I have little more to offer you. Instead, what sort of price must I pay for your powers?
So, you're asking me what I want for your offer. Well, considering my patron gave me their eyes, suppose if you wish to see, I could take your eye. If you wish to speak, I could take your tongue. If you wish to feel, I could take your fingers.
I wonder why the NPC missing their eyes.
Smile.
I see. A demon through and through.
A
Well-
demon? No. I am something, I suppose in your circumstance, better than a demon. You do not know the horror that lies in wake should you invoke the name of a demon. You can just call
I
me
see.
you can call me a malevolence.
And I see. And yet, from a malevolent power as good as yourself, trapped inside of a book. I wonder what you could truly offer me, if anything. What if I wanted happiness? Would you take away my fears? Is that how the logic works?
You can hear kind of a smugness from behind his face. My power is, as you would anticipate, seemingly, it is a give and take. You will gain, but you will lose.
Let me ask, will I only ever be the one to lose?
Yes, in layman's sense. I am no hag. I am not a monkey's paw. If you ask me to see the face of your beloved, I will not teleport her skull inside your eye. Some nonsense that will not peel her face and attach it to yours. As I said, I am a simple give and take.
And what would it cost to buy you?
Buy me. You cannot buy me. You can make a deal. You can make a
A pact? Is that what you said?
yes, a pact.
Yo, Warlock class
Sure.
change.
Okay. A pact? And what would that pact entail?
Mm. Given that your power is already lies within your own abilities, it would take a lot of effort to reteach you my arcane gifts. So I suppose in exchange, I could offer you a little boon. But it depends what you ask. What do you seek from me? Is it power?
A heart. I don't even know how to. Not necessarily power, but the ability to master magic, I suppose.
Oh, I could help you master magic. Such a thing,
I'm.
such a simple
ahead.
request.
I'm down to take him along. Before the pact, what kind of promise do I need to make? Here's what it is. Let me get direct.
Okay. Basically, well, trails is what most warlocks would call uh a patron. Basically,
Okay.
a patron is you make a pact with them, and in exchange, they give you the ability to cast spells because you draw on their power. But
Okay.
you are a fighter, so you are not a warlock. You don't have a patron. So basically trails making a pact with trails would have different benefits for you. I would give you something like something akin to a addition to your character, but at the cost. Given how Trails is, he will also take something in exchange, but you will not immediately know what it is unless it is obvious. Like, for example,
Okay.
Florence, the librarian, she had to stab out her own eye.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna put the book back. I'm gonna put the book. I'm gonna put the book back, and I'm gonna remember that it's here because it's probably gonna be a good thing to use to strike a deal for later on in the campaign. This was a good experience.
As it were. All right. Well, Magnus, as you try to close the book, it remains open, and no matter how much strength you push into it or you try to force into it, cannot close the pages. And instead, book will levitate out of your hands, and Trails will clutch it in his palms as he kind of floats there in front of you. God, simply do away with me, closing me away.
Would you rather I burn you instead?
You
Good
would
luck.
you would humor me with your attempt, warrior.
Interesting. Interesting. I don't even know what I would give up, to be honest. Let me look at this.
Hey, you've got to decide right now. This is just you're learning more about the world, what impact you can have in it.
This sounds like a good trump card for later, to be honest. Why not? It feels a little early to try to activate anything now, but I also don't know how long we plan on going with it, or how deep you plan on taking us.
Well, if you wanna intern here, perhaps you would learn more about Florence and Trails if you thought about working here and making a little bit of money on the side.
All right, Trails, I'll make a deal with you. I'll intern here and not make a pact right now.
That offer actually kind of amuses him. You are a curious one.
Is that a yes?
Well, this little place does not belong to me. You will have to ask my servant.
Yeah. Worry not. I've already got some buy-in from her. I'm sure after I talk to you about her, she'll talk to her about you. She'll be even more willing. I hope.
Well, she saw the whole thing.
All right, lit. Yo, the librarian, if you please, and I'll just bow to her real quick. You know what I mean?
She'll just hold up a claw. Florence. Yeah, did you hear me?
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I did not.
No, you're okay. I said she held up a claw, and
Yep.
she said, "My name is Flooring."
Perfect. Flooring. Librarian Flooring, if you would please honor me with the opportunity to intern here. I think we could learn a lot about each other and about our day as well.
Trails is no deity. He is just a trickster.
Fair enough.
Yes, you are welcome to intern here once you have your schedule.
Lovely. With that,
All right,
I bid you adieu. Yeah.
and I will see you here for your first shift.
Fair lady.
Trails will, as you're leaving, Trails will say, and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
As you were, old book. I say in a joking tone as I leave.
But as you go to leave, Grim, a thought perhaps lingers in your mind. Is Trails
Okay.
really trapped in that? Or is he something more akin to a spider, awaiting one to stumble into him? It's hard to say.
But wildly interesting.
All right. You return back outside. All right, Rufus.
All right.
You proceed into the building of doors. All right, so this is going to be purely a theater of the mind thing, because had I made a map of it's would have been kind of difficult to make a map of this based off what I want to do. So
That's all right.
Rufus, you proceed inside Hall of Many Doors. Opening the door and stepping in, you arrive at a large 10 by 15 foot room. It's square in shape, and you stand in the center of it. You look behind you. The door that you had just walked through to come in here is seemingly gone. You stand alone in a chamber, solitary and alone, yet surrounded by 4 doors. There's 2 to your left and 2 to your right.
Are they all the same? Are there any any
They're-
signs on the doors, or are they just all the same?
They are all the same, and they bear no significant marking.
Okay. Rufus will look at all the doors. Well, if fate wants to play games, let's make it simple. I know, just turn to the right and walk through the first door.
All right. You turn to the right and you grab hold of the door. As you try to walk through it, well, upon opening it, gripping the handle and pulling it towards you, you open the door to reveal another door. Except this one is yellow.
Okay. Well, now that's curious. Can I leave the door open and go open another door?
Sure. Which door would you like to open?
I'll go the one, I guess, directly across.
Okay, so you walk to the left. You grab hold of the door and you give it a gentle pull. As you open the door, you are met by the disturbing visage of a face.
Oh.
Hang on. I have a thing of it here somewhere. I'll post it. Prepare DM. Let's see.
If we can.
Ah, yeah, here we go. Huh. So Ivy, that we're the only one that he can't hear.
I was gonna say, what if we all just end the call completely and then rejoin and see if he can join then?
We can try. Here. I'll
Yeah, go into the private DM channel after.
True.
Maybe you see if it works in here.
Yeah.
Ivy, can you hear us?
I could fucking hear you,
Okay.
I guess. I
I
don't
get
know
it.
what the fuck's.
Yeah, probably that
Is that
channel.
no?
It might have been that. Maybe the other channel just bugged or something.
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I'm here like, oh, what's not working? Oh, I'm trying on my phone. Oh, I'm trying on the PS5. Oh, I'm going other fucking places, and like nothing was fucking working. I kicked and it I lifted jams because I thought for some reason I was I was gaslighting
That might
myself
be
that he
why.
was responsible for some reason.
How dare you? Dare you
I was
blame him?
I'm like, he's the outlier here.
How
Oh, that's
dare
so
you blame
weird.
him when his job is just to play music?
Like, it was just weird. Okay.
Mentioned dear Watson.
Alright.
Hang on. Well, that bought me time to get something ready. Anyway, I'm still looking for something for the House of Doors. There we go. Found it. Woohoo! All right, Rufus.
Yes. To the face
You
behind
open the
door.
door and you are greeted by a stone face.
Oh.
It bears a emerald green colorization and boasting the frightening appearance of what you can only surmise to be a demon. It has a horrific appearance and a gaping maw that seems to descend into blackness, and you get an almost eerie feeling looking at it. And I'll just put it in the general chat for this campaign. You just open the door, and you're just met with the face.
Tingle. Joke.
Oh no, not that. Oh, bro.
Oh, all right, man.
I'm just gonna slowly close that door. It just gets
All right.
weird vibes.
Oh my god.
All
You
right.
close the door.
Oh, this place is so weird. You know what? Nah, I may as well just open them all. All right, I'm gonna go and open the other two doors.
Like an Omega one. All right. Which door did you want to start with?
I guess a door straight ahead.
All right. Wait. Straight ahead. You mean the one
Or-
next to you?
Next, wait. So yeah, you said there's 4 doors. I opened the one on the
Yeah,
right,
there's
one
4
on the
doors.
left.
Yes.
Then yeah, I guess the next one on the right. I'm not sure what their orientation is set up. It's like 2 on each side, or
Yeah, it's 2 on each side.
okay. Then I'll do the second one on the right first.
Okay, you do the second one on the right. Opening the door, you are met with a sudden cloud of steam. It is warm, and you feel a brisk sensation as heat absolutely covers your body. Through through a squinting of the eyes, you can barely make out a shadowy figure amidst the fog, yet something else catches your ears. The rushing droplets of water. You believe you may have just stumbled upon someone's bath, but you cannot see them.
Huh. Interesting. I'll leave that door. Actually, I'll close that door as well, and then go to the last door on the left.
All right. You close that door, but just before it's closed, I need you to make me an attack roll.
Uh-oh.
What the heck?
Okay. Crossbow bolt flies forth through a gap in the doorway with the precision of a marksman. You feel it strike your shoulder. You take a D4 damage. Plus
Ow.
Haste Mikhailson's dex mod.
Hey, yo.
Dodged.
Ow.
Oh my god.
So go ahead and roll me a damage.
D4.
Roll me some damage.
Roll 1d4. I think he had a +4, if I recall correctly. 8. Oh my god.
Yo.
All right.
Well,
Get 28 HP.
ow. What the? I'll turn around at the door after getting hit, as I guess it's still closing, and just pull the arrow out of my shoulder.
All right. I mean, it did tell you that it would lead you to what you desire.
True. All right. What's the last door?
All right. You grab a hold of the last door. Opening it up, you see a brick wall. However, it is not immediately in front of the doorway. It is a brick wall that stands further towards the back. And right in front of you at your feet, you notice a hole that falls seemingly into a black void.
All right.
Well, that's off-putting.
And there's a mysterious person at the bottom of the book.
I'm gonna look. I guess without going into the room, I'm gonna look into the void. Is it just darkness?
Looking back at you.
I would say yes. It is just darkness, but it is not magical dark. It can be illuminated with something, with an artificial light source.
All right. Well, good thing I got this firebolt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just firebolt into the void and watch as it travels. It's I guess 120 feet.
Lumos.
All right. As you launch a firebolt into the dark void, you recognize a strange green colorization. It's dark. It is a dark green skin akin to that of an ogre.
Hey, yo.
However, it spans I would say a massive structure. The figure is roughly the size of a large building. And the only thing you can see, but any discernible features, are a pair of large, pale porcelain eyes and massive hands attached to it. It appears to be mostly just a head, without a body.
Okay.
But I guess in its last glimmer of light, as the firebolt starts to disappear, it begins to raise its hands upwards. And it gives you a look as if asking you why.
Why, SpongeBob?
Why?
No.
Oh, all these doors are interesting. All right.
It's in the general chat as well.
Oh my god.
The Pepe.
Ew. Why, SpongeBob?
Alright.
Why?
Well, there's so many options. All right, I'm going to close that last door as well. Don't want to bother that thing either.
All right,
So
you
the
close the
door-
door, leaving that disturbing figure to its own devices.
Yeah. So the doors on the left are just weird faces, and the doors on. I don't want to interrupt someone's back. I haven't even gotten my lesson plan yet. All right, I'm gonna go to the yellow door.
All right,
True.
you open the yellow door, and as you reach out to open it, the door seems to fold forward as if bisecting. It's almost as if something knew you were coming and it was about to open, and you were about to open the door. So The door is divided into two halves, and a gap in the middle that you did not see causes the door to fold forward like a piece of paper. And outwards from the fold comes a single hand. And with that hand, it bears forth a deck of cards.
Interesting.
And it holds them out, palm open, for you to take.
I'll take a card. Any
I
card.
will reach for and take. Is offering the whole deck or
Alright.
just one card? Because I will take the whole
Oh,
deck.
it's
if
offering the whole deck.
I will take the whole deck.
All right. You can make me an Arcana check. As you feel magic.
So what are these? Let's get a deck of many things. Here it is. Hope and cope. Cope harder.
Alright. That's enough.
Oh, nice.
Rufus, you have been given what you believe to be a deck of many things.
Nice.
That
Cool. What does that do?
many things.
Many things, Joe.
It does many things.
All right.
Basically,
oh,
I'll kind of give it a rundown for Rufus very briefly. So the deck of many things is basically a deck of cards that lets you draw when you draw the top card from the deck, it essentially does a random thing rolled for on a chart. Based off of whatever cards you get. It's one of the few things that rolls a D100. They can be good, they can be bad, they can be silly.
all right. Can I walk through the door, or will it not let me in?
As you try to walk through the door, the hand will suddenly wrench, and it will tell you to go away as you accidentally smack your face against the door.
All right. Well, I'll look at the deck and just I guess put it into my bag. That could be useful later.
I guess.
All right, he's not feeling like drawing a card.
Not yet.
What
Not
the
yet.
fuck?
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna now go to the door with a person taking a bath,
Okay.
and I'm
Do you
going
open
to
it back up?
I'm gonna open the door back up.
Bye.
As you open the door back up, you see what appears to be an empty room. Yet, you do notice something within it. It is a stone structure. It's a 30-foot by 30-foot room, fairly large. Yet the only thing that lies within it is a pile of bones from a dead skeleton.
Oh, this is different. I guess from where I'm standing, aside from the skeleton, are no other doors in the room? Nothing. A door, just a
No.
stone room with a pile of bones in the
Just a
middle.
stone room with a dead skeleton. Would you like to walk up and examine the skeleton?
I am very intrigued, but if I hold on. Look at my. Is there anything that can help me with this? No.
Lay a trap card just in case.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna walk
play
in.
a trap card.
We're going in.
I actually did give him the tools to finally play a trap card.
Trap card. It's true. I'm gonna walk
Alright.
in to the room.
Careful.
You walk into the room. The skeleton is fairly unremarkable. Yet beside it lays a gentle, glowing gem with a pulsating orange coloration.
Can I examine the gem without picking it up? I guess just looking
Yeah.
at it. Can I see what kind of gem it is?
Careful.
It appears to have the a sort of pyramidal cut of a diamond. And yes, you can examine.
Arcana check.
Careful spell.
Shiny gems in secret places.
I'm
are never
gonna yeah, let's Arcana check it to see if I can discern what kind of gem it is or what the gem might be used for.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
All right, all right, all right.
All right. Examining the
Alright.
gem, you can feel a very powerful spell attached to it, almost bearing the same surge of energy that you would know from a wish spell.
Oh,
Well, that's tempting. I guess looking at the skeleton, is there any? Does it look like this gem was in it? Are there like any like indents or places where the gem could have been?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh no!
it was a death knight.
Oh goodness gracious! But yes, okay.
It does not seem like it. It seems the gem was simply left on its own.
Goodness.
Okay,
Is
okay,
the door behind me still there?
Yes.
Oh,
okay,
good.
okay,
I'm not sealed in here quite yet.
okay.
Yeah, the one time I don't have mage hand. Well, this seems.
Hey man, listen, you can always trade it with a man like Trail.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to pick it up. That's. I don't know if I want to touch it any way, shape, or form.
Omega.
I wonder. We're just gonna sit on the floor in the room and just stare at the gem for a minute, just wondering what to do with it.
What if you shoot it?
What the hell?
I don't want to. I don't want to do that either. Whoops! I didn't mean to click
Okay.
that.
Well, while you contemplate, Dandelion,
Yes.
you've left the clothing shop, and well, your last
You're
your
robotic.
last experience was you saw Rufus head to. Oh, one sec. Hopefully that fixes. The last thing you saw of Dandelion was Zip head upwards, following Grim to the bookstore, and you watched Rufus disappear into the amazing hall of many doors, which leaves you to your own devices. Examining the Alley of Aeons, you see what you saw before when you first arrived. You see a man seemingly propagating the sale of what looks to be small stones. See the guy offering out samples of some sort of drink. However, since you're close to it, you see a peculiar object to your right over here. Appears to be some sort of instrument sat upon the ground. And now that you've paid attention to it, you notice that music you hear in the surrounding area, to the kind of permeating throughout the entirety of the Alley of Aeons, is coming from this small instrument, likely enchanted by some sort of spell.
Did I find the unillicit DM?
You did,
The jam?
maybe.
There's a mini illicit just on the ground. Shit! Starts running away.
I figured that it's part of the school equipment, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Don't want to be tampering with that.
All right. Well, I mean, if you look at it, you notice that it doesn't seem to bear any hallmarks of belonging to the school. And it's also oddly out of place.
Oh, it is.
Yes. Doesn't look like anything that belongs here.
I mean, I'll examine it.
Okay. As you walk up, you notice it has an assortment of knobs and levers attached to it, and a crank.
Mm,
You're not sure if it runs off of sort of steam or artificer magic. Not with a cursory glance, anyway.
can I try to make a check to discern?
You know what that means.
Sure, you can do perception or arcana.
Both of them.
All of them. Every single one of them. Every check in the game.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh,
those dice look kind of cool.
You could change your dice.
24.
Change your dice.
That's 20. Oh yeah, Rufus,
you
you
know.
can. We have Dice So Nice installed,
What the hell?
so you can actually change your own dice.
Cool.
So, if you go to the right, should be a little pop-out tab that's got gears on it.
Game settings.
Yeah, game settings. And then you click on game settings, you go to configure settings. Oh no, never mind. Hang on. How do you do it? Because my screen's different as a
I'm
DM.
looking at it. I got it. Don't worry.
Oh you found it? Cool.
Is there?
Yeah, you can make your own dice using the settings. Alright. Anyway. With a nat 20 perception, Dandelion, you look over the strange instrument for actually rather an immediate glance before you realize that it is animated. And not just simply animated. You see that the little dials and knobs appear to take the form of eyes and some kind of note.
Oh my god. Everybody's here.
Wait, am I
can't
supposed to be
speak.
getting what reference that is?
I can only see the eye.
Oh no!
what the Smash Bros Academy? Like,
So, choose your character.
But despite your perception, the instrument will continue to act as if you have not noticed.
That implies it's sentient.
I'm gonna slowly wave my crook in front of its eyes to see if it's even alive.
You will see the eyes move back and forth, watching you wave your shepherd's crook.
You're a peculiar one.
It will continue to act like an instrument.
I'm just gonna poke it a few times after that.
All right. Your hands will stretch out of the instrument. Will grab your shepherd's crook. It'll be like, "Oh, you're calling peculiar."
So it talks.
I mean, it. You look more like an it to me, pal.
Who are you calling pal, bud?
You tell him to come out.
Who you calling buddy guy?
I'll pull my crook away, tapping it back to the ground and looking down at it.
What, you don't got a taste for good music?
She.
I never said that. Just merely surprised that you're doing it.
There's magic all around, and you're surprised at the instrument that can play itself? You're not the brightest one, are you?
Well, I'll say I'm not familiar with, You said you call yourself an instrument. I'll look him up and down. I'm familiar with whatever, instrument he may be from, whatever time he may be from.
That's right. I'm a purveyor of the musical art.
You have a crooked
Pretty good.
trumpet on you, but I'm not quite sure what instrument that may be.
Alright, you don't need to know. The less you know, the better.
Well, if you say so.
All you need to know is that I'm here to play you some good music.
Are you starting that soon?
How dare you? Oh, listen here, you young whippersnapper. Yeah, he'll start to tell you about how he's collected music from all over the place and that he only holds the best for his collection, and he will ramble and ramble and ramble. Why, if I really wanted to, I'll tell you what, I'd turn you into nothing but vibrations. But I'm not gonna, because I'm the good kind of sport, you know?
Right. I'll say, rubbing my temples after the minutes upon minutes of his spiel.
I'll tell you what, the things I've seen you wouldn't even believe. Have you ever heard of Shoe for You?
Shoes for people?
Yeah, I was hand delivered here. I told
You've
him
lost me.
Told him I would. A good point. Right. And not the most advanced time period, I guess. Well, look at here, kid. You're blowing my cover. Why don't you go harass someone else?
Is this a cover? I'll look around, as if he's casing a joint.
You're the only one who's noticed me so far. Well, I'd say it's a pretty good cover.
Right. Well, if, you've ceased your diatribe, I believe I'd best be going.
And don't let me catch you around these parts again, you see? I'll tell you what, I got friends in high places around here.
Right.
And he'll turn into a different instrument.
Okay. He didn't even know it was me.
Stares. Stares intensely.
Seeing a similarly wicked grin up on the next person I see, I'm gonna kind of try to skirt around, seeing if he doesn't know. Keep looking at me.
He will do nothing but give you an intense and disturbing glare. You are unsure if it is good or if it is bad.
But he's looking.
Seeing his eyes trail, I'll look back at him expectantly, giving almost a half shrug.
It will slide behind his counter. You see no movement of his legs, as his shoes seemingly skid along the ground as if it was made of ice, and he'll follow you up the street. His gaze unblinking, and his stare unbreakable.
Do we have a problem, Purple Man?
Purple? Who you calling purple? I'm doing the same voice. I can't remember my voice for Mr. Parade.
Oh, you must be that instrument, man.
I'm his cousin, see?
I can't remember the voice I did for Mr. Parade. It's been so fucking long ago.
He's the red
I think I'll try this.
It was
What are you looking at?
It was kind of the
Not
same,
too
but
husky.
without the accent. Without like an accent.
Too husky.
It was like the same one, but like without that kind of blah. See, it was like more just that same
like the
cadence.
1920s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italian black and white movie.
I don't know if I can replicate it. I'd have to hear it. Was it like what are you looking at?
No, it was more high. I think it was more a bit more higher. But,
High pitched?
yeah, a bit more high pitched.
Yeah,
Ah.
it was really close to the other to the other guy.
Yeah. I knew well, I based them off of the kind of the same goofiness. The same like goofy nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, do whatever's comfortable for you at the moment.
See. Try this one. Now look here, you! What do you think you're staring at?
Okay. Okay.
I think it was more like that.
I can't quite tell what I'm staring at. So I'll say, try and tell what exactly he is.
That's great.
What do you mean you can't tell what you're staring at? Am I not the most handsome being you've ever seen?
No.
No!
That would go to my little boy, Abraham over here. I'll pet him right there.
What about
Your
Marcus?
dog. I'll have you know, your dog disgusts me.
Noted.
Anyway, can I interest you in a gym? He'll gesture to his fine table of pearls.
Not exactly brimming to my pockets of gold, if that's what you're trying to sell.
Gold? I have no need of gold. My only payment is to witness the unfettered action of chaos in this world of order.
Well,
So give one a try, yeah?
What exactly are they? Apart from gems.
They are pearls, chaos, and he'll wave his hands.
I'll glance down at them and try to discern myself, given his very exact description.
Okay, Arcana check then.
All right.
Or, I guess, or Insight. Insight would be fine as well. Because you're trying to gain insight into it, so.
Ha! 1 second.
You have no idea.
Wait, give me a
unfortunately-
second. Wait a second.
Okay.
Nah, I can't.
So-
I can't save I can't reroll. I can only give advantage.
Okay. So, unfortunately for you, Dandelion, you cannot gain glimpse into the uncontrollable and untainable will that is Limbo.
oh wow.
You have no idea. All you know is, well, all you get the feeling is that if you were to pick up one of these pearls and you threw it, it would probably do something.
Exploded.
Yes. Do you feel it? Do you feel the wheel of chaos?
I don't. But do they all do the same thing, or?
No! No! That would be stupid! You're not stupid, are you? Surely not. You have the look of someone quite intelligent about you. Which means that you would surely know that these pearls of chaos would do something different, random every time.
Okay.
And are they for the user or a foe?
Well, that's the joy, is you never know.
All right.
Just whether or not friend or foe.
What's happened to the last people that bought this?
I don't know.
Nice.
Lovely.
But nothing wrong with a little bit of fun, huh? You like fun, right? These are true fun.
I'm just surprised the school allows pedaling on the street.
Peddling? Why, I run a fine and upstanding establishment. I even take interns. I could show you how to bottle the very wheel of chaos itself. Just do not mistake my small and humble shop for something less amicable. I'm quite the prolific businessman, you know. Why, this is merely my 32nd store chain.
That's impressive. I'll give you that.
You get the feeling that he could be lying.
Yeah, I believe everything he fucking says is half true.
Insight.
No, you don't need an insight check. He just oozes like half truth.
It's
He
Mr.
doesn't.
Parade.
I would demonstrate. I would throw one and let you see the wondrous effects it could cause. But I was banned from doing so by the college because the last one blew a hole in the middle of the street.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you said he didn't remember what happened last time.
I said I don't remember what happened to the last people who used them. You never said that I could. I never said I couldn't remember what happened last time. Last time I threw one, they banned me. Barely banned me, mind you. It wasn't that much damage.
Just a hole.
Yes.
Okay, well, it was just a hole that opened up a part of the hells, but even then,
Oh,
it was an easy
nice.
fix.
Portal.
Ugh. Magic use of such reckless abandon.
And what? What are you, some purveyor of magical order?
Something like that.
Hmm. What, you don't have an interest in wild magic?
Magic of the wilds, but wild magic itself is rather dangerous.
Wow.
Dangerous, yes, but fascinating in its uncontrollable nature. And its ability to shape anything into whatever you can imagine it to be.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
As you will. I'll see you soon. He'll take off his hand and he'll wave it.
Nice.
All right. Now that Dandelion is back and fully going, Rufus, have you decided what you want to do?
I'm
Because
going.
we are about to leave this scene.
All right, I'm going to pick up the gem.
All right. Pick it up. Would you like to make a wish?
Oh,
No, I'm just going to store it in my bag and then leave.
My God.
All right. You pick it up. You put it in your bag.
So I have 2 more doors. All right, I'm gonna go across to the, I guess the first door on the left with the Omega
Oh, there
Hole.
was. Oh no, that wasn't a door. It was just the face with an opening.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
okay.
it does have the face does have an opening, so it is kind of a door. You can climb in the opening if you want.
well,
Sounds like a terrible idea. But I also don't know if I want to deal with the Pepe hands, so I'm going to, well, I guess looking through the mouth or the opening, can I see anything through it?
No, it is an endless blackness. You feel as if this very darkness could swallow up all light itself and leave nothing behind.
not a bad feeling.
All right.
Stu.
I'm gonna, well, we crawl. I'm going through the opening.
Okay.
Okay. You go through the opening. Do you stick your hand in or do you just go in head first?
I guess I'll stick my hand in.
Mega.
Stick your hand in, and all right, as you slowly begin to reach your hand in, I'm going to.
Bro could have used like a stick or anything first. Wait.
We're gonna do this.
What's that?
Ow.
All right,
Alright.
you stick your hand in, and you feel nothing. There is just nothing. But you also don't feel your hand. As you pull your hand out, you realize that your hand is gone, along with most of your lower arm.
Alright.
And you take 23 damage.
Alright.
You have 5 HP left.
Steven looked down at his hand. I'm sure they can fix that.
Surely.
Probably. Ow.
And now that you have touched it without examining the face, you realize, perhaps a little too late, that you stuck your hand into what is known as a sphere of annihilation.
Oh.
Youch.
And true to its name, you know that in fact it annihilates whatever comes into contact with it, removing it from existence.
Yep.
Brother could have just stuck a stick in there or anything. Why would I matter? Alright.
That would involve having a stick.
What? You have a backpack of stuff. Everyone gets a backpack of stuff.
I sold it. I'm kidding.
You could have thrown gold in there. Could have like.
Nope, it's fine. All right, I have a wishing rock and a last door.
Wish my arm back.
Okay. As you go back out into the main chamber, make me a perception check.
My character sheet.
Actually, I'll give you a choice of 2. You can make me an intelligence check, Rufus, or or a perception or intelligence check.
All right, let's do a flat intelligence because that's just better.
They're actually the same, but with intelligence, I'll give you advantage, though.
Nice. Open and cope.
Okay, well, it wasn't that high to begin with. Oh, never mind. You didn't actually do an advantage roll. Hey, same both times. All right, well, it wasn't that high, so a 10 is enough. And this is not hyperbole. The DC was like 9.
Nice.
As you look about the room, you realize that, perhaps foolishly, that the door that you entered from was always there. It was just hidden by a minor illusion spell.
Well, time to leave. All right.
You walk back out the door you came in from.
So
One
And-
arm.
Sararak
arm
just
left.
floats over like, oh, I forgot to close this door. Just I forgot to lock this place. Oh shit.
I got
All
it.
right, as you leave from where you came in, might as well play into it a little bit.
Oh God.
You see a lone skull sitting there where it was not previously before. Also, once you leave, all of your wounds have been healed,
Okay.
and your hand is back.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
Bro,
look.
bro, that's a very nice DM.
I'm just gonna look down at the skull on the ground. Was that your doing? Is this your house of doors?
You will get no response.
Nice.
I guess, and do I know the history of a Serac in character? Or I guess should I make a history check to see if I know?
Well, you know of him, so yeah, you can make me a history check.
If I know of his tomb of horrors, one might say. Well, not with that, anyways.
You don't know a lot, but you know that a Serac is quite famous for his rooms and halls of traps that are often used to troll the unwary and the foolish. You're not sure as to whether or not he gains amusement from it, or if it is actually just a pastime to prevent people from hunting his seemingly endless hordes of treasure. But you can surmise that yes, this probably was his. Perhaps he was
Look down.
building another tomb of horrors.
I'm just gonna look down at the skull. Take the. Well, the gem still in my bag, or has the gem disappeared?
Yeah. Yes, both the gem and the deck of many things are still in your bag.
All right. I'm going to take the gem and put it on the floor in front of the skull.
Okay.
Good call.
Does he react?
No.
Damn.
Alright. I'm gonna leave the gem there and just head towards the main building because I'm over this.
Okay. Well, as you're leaving, you will get something. You're not sure if it is a message from lands past. You're not sure if it is a message from, history, bygone history, or perhaps connection of something that you have a kinship to. But you feel Sararak, well, the skull of a Sararak, cast a message into your mind, and as you wait to receive this important blessing, it will simply say, a low dust-covered bench is near the back wall of the vault. On and around it are an abundance of items. Resting on one end of it is a human skull.
All right.
And you're not
This will,
sure why.
yeah.
You're not sure why. But that sole message makes you have a visceral reaction.
My soul trembles, and that line has been committed to memory, and he will carry on. I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place. He just walking.
All right. As you
I hate
all,
this place. Keep going.
as you begin to,
Just walks up to say that.
Yeah, I walk in the dandelion from my group, from our entrance. I hate this place, and just keep walking.
bro's not really in the learning mood anymore.
Alright, but carry on.
All right. You arrive, regrouping with your party, Rufus, as everyone's kind of congregated in the center. Well, Rufus, you are the one moving. So, as you are I'll put you back down here. So, as you're kind of moving past Dandelion, you say that you hate this place. You feel yourself stumble over something. You accidentally trip, like something catches your feet, causing you to stumble. You don't fall, but you just kind of.
I'll look down to see what it was.
There's seemingly nothing there.
Another skull.
Just look at the ground, confused as to what he stumbled over. Because normally he's not on his feet. Nelly, out of the way.
You are. But you don't see anything.
Strange. I'm gonna walk back. I guess take another step back, without like lifting my feet. Like I guess I'm dragging my feet now to see if there's something like invisible or something there.
There is seemingly something invisible there as you kick something, or rather run over it with your heel.
What is? I'll look at Dandelion. Can you see anything? Am I losing my mind? Am I still disoriented from that hall of many doors?
I'll squat down and try to take a look.
Oh, I'm gonna move Ruthless right here. It's as you kind of gather around and Grim walking over. Dandelion, you reach out a hand. Well, you don't reach out a hand. You look intently, and as you look, something begins to become visible, as if now that it's been noticed, the spell begins to wear off, and the invisibility, or what is once invisible, starts to become visible.
Oh, Swift and Soy again.
No, it is not the mysterious instrument. It appears to be body.
Oh damn! I was thinking of damn. All right, that's exactly what I was
Hang
thinking
on.
of. All right.
Is it
Hang
an ink
on.
monster?
No. Hang on. I gotta change the. A corpse on the ground appears before you of what appears to have been a young woman. Honestly, you can't tell too much about her because her visage is deathly pale. So pale, in fact, that her clothes, her face, her hair, all of it has been completely drained of color. There is no color. She is completely grayscale.
I'll be a little taken aback, but try to discern if she's just died or been there.
Oh,
It's hard to tell
Speak
as
with
you
that.
see no visible markings upon the body. And Grimm's gasp of surprise will start to draw a few reactions as some people begin to look.
Speak with that. We're going crazy right now.
What sort of folly has taken place here, fair young lady? Arcana check.
Actually, you know what, Grim? If you want to, you can. Go ahead.
There's a
Also,
dead body in the
I
magic
hope.
circle.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Also, what? I'm sorry.
I was gonna also say that if you wanted to get the benefits of a short rest, you could. Since you're kind of wandering around doing nothing, so you get all your second winds back if you wanted to use your tactical mind again.
Cool. Sounds wonderful. But yeah, Arcana check. Oh damn, not even close. All right.
Did you want a tactical mind though?
Ooh, my guy.
You can add a D10 if you want to do that.
Let's do it. D10. Don't mind. That's better.
Okay, we don't get to re-roll. You just get to add a D10.
Oh damn, I'm sorry.
Right. No, you good, bro. So I'll just add the 4. So you got a 12.
Cool.
All right. So Grim, a 12 while not enough to fully diagnose the problem or diagnose what's happened, you also see no visible wounds either. But a 12 Arcana check tells you that she has been completely drained of magic. You sense none. Her link to the Ghostlight has been completely separated. And she is astronomically dead. And there is no cure. It would take far more than a simple resurrection spell to reverse this.
Actually, question.
Go for it.
As for magic users, would we know if someone completely drained of magic would even be able to be spoken with speak with the dead?
I don't see why
If
not.
you would be able,
Or if being
Well-
drained of magic would prevent it from even working?
Probably.
I would say yes, Dandelion. All four of you would know that if someone's link to the Ghostlight has been completely separated, then they are not technically, they are dead, but they have not crossed into an afterlife. So you cannot speak, you could not speak to them, would speak with dead. You cannot actually channel the Ghostlight into them because their connection to it has been completely separated.
Not to speak with dead nerve.
Drained of all magic.
Are there any, I guess, teachers or I guess professors approaching? Or has anyone,
Well-
no one else noticed this yet?
Good point
That's-
that it's good that you mentioned that, Rufus, because I was about to do that. If we kind of sat here long.
Azarak, I need you, Azarak.
Sir, help! All right, you'll hear loud footsteps suddenly approaching. If I can find the token, it's in here somewhere. Followed by a handful of teachers that you notice from the that you had recognized from the entrance exam. Oh, man, why is Olgard so small? I changed my man's size.
Man had to enlarge during the tournament.
True. Oh, I forgot to adjust his token size on the actual sidebar. And as a guest to the college, you'll hear the heavy footsteps of Olgard, likely having been wandering the grounds after the exam. Yet accompanying him is a couple of teachers. Move! Move! There's a disturbance!
My boy.
That's my son!
Yeah, my boy. Sorry, no.
You four! What has happened here?
Well, spill the beans, Rufus. I'll nudge you with the cane.
Steps behind Rufus and Gru.
I guess I'll look down and look back up and say I was walking and tripped over something invisible. And once we, I guess, discovered it was here, the visibility faded and the body appeared.
Invisible? Oh, that's not possible. None should be able to hide a body or kill underneath the college's own protection ward.
The evidence before you refutes that.
Clink.
Maybe it was hidden.
I guess the wards are magical, and drained of magic renders it invisible, maybe?
An excellent observation.
Drained of magic. He'll kneel down.
What? The young man speaks the truth.
He's saying. He's saying she has been completely cut off from the arcane world.
The young man, he speaks the truth. It's even worse. Her connection has been cut. And the very energy that flows has been completely drained, as if through a vampire. And I've never seen anything like this.
You hear almost a bit of fear in his heart.
What monster would render such a horrible death?
I guess looking at the body, are there any visible wounds?
No, there is none. Well, actually, make
Hmm.
me a medicine check, Rufus. At
I'm with you.
disadvantage.
Oh wow.
Just someone help that man.
Help that man.
Oh yeah, I'll help him.
Alright.
All right. You can regular medicine check.
Oh.
Oh, it's so close.
Well,
Magnus ate all the nat 20s.
Man, why are all these int characters doing the wisdom check?
Well, Rufus did ask.
Clink's tea glass. It would appear that. Oh, I guess. What did he?
Does he not roll again, or?
Yeah, can I just
Sorry, because I thought I
no,
used to help action.
oh no, it
No,
was
I had
disadvantage.
Help
so
action just-
help made it neutral. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I missed it. I didn't hear that. My bad.
It would appear that she has been hidden upon this circle specifically, very, very specifically. I wonder if there's any connection between the drain and magic and the effects of this circle. Clinks glass, sips tea, looks at instructor.
Where'd you get that tea?
Butler. Butler fam. Stays on me, dog.
I always have. I have endless supply. Just like what the. All right. Well,
How often do murders even happen here?
Well, I've never seen it before.
It is.
It is. The druid professor will actually answer that question since Oldguard is just a guest. It is
True.
very rare. College is very well protected with wards. As you can see, the fog dampens the effects of spells upon the environment.
The
Magic
fog
is volatile.
We get it. You're eating. You're having tea.
the background.
It's
I will do. I will. Okay. Just making sure she doesn't have any sort. Oh, well, he was already did the menacing check. I'm gonna check if she has any sort of like ripped skin or anything anywhere. But I think he already did the medicine check. So.
Well, Zip, would you like to? Considering I know that you have a affinity for clothes, would you like to examine the outfit that she's wearing for anything?
Sure.
Okay.
I also want to do something as well. I'm like, if you excuse
I'll
me,
take a step back.
I'm gonna have to do something a bit,
He's gonna cook.
not pleasing to the eye. And then can I like use my strength to kind of hold her up in the air a little bit? But I have Thor, like between Thor whip and I just have like a bunch of movement stuff with my whip, just to hold them up a little bit.
I want to ask. I just want to. Do you still want to do that, knowing a
Oh,
paladin is there?
I mean, I asked for permission
Oh.
first.
True. True. He will. Old Guard will actually butt in and just say,
No. You must not desecrate this body. No more than it already has.
All right. All right. I'll just investigate it as it is then.
all right, then I will give you a different check. I will let you do, since you're not examining the body itself, I will let you use, I'll go a little bit unorthodox, and I'll let you use sleight of hand.
Okay. All right. Augers? Maybe?
Let me check. Okay, 17. All right, Zip. You examine the body and you don't notice any cuts or serrations amidst the garb. However, you do see something. Something does catch a little bit of interest. There appears to be nothing larger than a pinhole having pierced up from the back of the dress and up towards the neck.
I point it out to the professor.
I do not recognize a wound like this. It's small, as if nothing more than a needle.
Professors, our body needs to be cleared. It cannot sit here amongst the streets. It is likely the killer left the body here as a warning. It is as grisly as I must say. It is an art piece. It is no more than a display to show that they can kill amongst the protections of this college. It must be cleared. We need move it on, and an investigation need be opened.
Yes. Yes. You are right. As much as it pains me to admit that one who is not from here is correct. Old Guard will kneel down and he'll scoop the young girl up and carry her against his armor. All right, as mages, each of you know that amongst the world of the arcane there is what is called the primal law of the mages, and that is you must never separate one from the Ghostlight. It is a fate worse than death. It is something that all mages across the world of Kirstein, or across the continent, hold very close, and is something they all have in common. Or even the most ruthless of mages and those that have traveled down the darkest path have never killed someone so horribly to separate their spirit and their body from the Ghostlight, from the arcane world. Such a killing is an unimaginable cruelty, as you condemn them to a fate of which there is no recovering. For should their body be resurrected, there'll be nothing more than a colorless hut. Essentially just a vegetable. It is an irreversible state. There is no known cure. And it is the only magical art that is forbidden to ever be learned.
All right. Brother got got that inverted status. Joe. All right.
Go about your business. It would be best you do not idle. Attend your classes and go to bed early. It is likely the patrols and the guards will increase upon nightfall. We must discern when this attack happened. So do not tarry in the streets. Do not go anywhere alone.
All right.
Rubs chin.
And they'll leave. And a somber atmosphere will remain.
All right.
Yeah, magic has very few laws, but there is one primal law of magic. And as you all stand amidst the circle where the corpse once lay, there is no blood, there is no remnants of torn clothing, there's no signs of a struggle, no clawing amidst the stone. It seemed the attack fast and with great precision. The haunting visage of the empty face fills all of your minds, briefly. But even as you stay, all of you are suddenly whisked away.
Get your ass.
Oh, that's the wrong map. I'm glad I didn't activate the scene. You are all quickly taken away in seemingly the blink of an eye. Reality fades. Reality fades, and you are suddenly brought forth amidst the grandeur of the Manjome courtyard. The actual entrance hall, causeway, and the garden that lies just out front of the college's main structure. The building stands before you is monolithic, towers over everything around it. Great statues, griffins, seemingly standing guard on either side of its open doorway. On the outside, you notice that a few students who have already been inducted, likely students that are no more than maybe in their second or third year, all hang about amidst the courtyard.
Yo.
You see them going about idle business, none of them seemingly fully aware yet of what has happened, of the death that has seemingly taken hold of the college. Okay, this old man down here is not. He's not moving.
Yo, he colorless too. Just... All right.
Wait, get ready. Ready?
Where?
He was just a filler. He was a filler piece. Hang on, let me get some music.
Cue my violins.
Wind Waker song. Forget Outset Island or whatever it was called.
I want something that's not super. It's not too epic. Need something that's chill. Let's see. And all this shit's way too epic. I'll just do that.
Depends how.
I got some epic tracks in mind, but do
No,
this.
it's not.
Yeah, now is not the time. Yeah, we'll just do this when it decides to play. But yeah, you notice a few students going about their business, sitting at tables. Some of them play games. Some of them stand idly by, seemingly contemplating to themselves. You notice a young tiefling man sat amidst a pile of books, seemingly lost amidst the scripture, as he casually reads the time away. Some of the students, who are likely in their future years here, spend their time likely between classes, or are spending their time likely between classes. And seeing the disconnect between the Alley of Aeons and here, you realize just how cut off portions of Manjome are from each other. School is able to control the atmosphere very well, given that most of the time for new inductees and new classes, you are hoarded everywhere, as the college's labyrinthine nature makes it very difficult to navigate for those without suitable experience, meaning that those higher status and higher magical abilities can conceal horrible act of murder for at least a little while to not induce a mass panic. But you cannot forget what you saw so easily, and it is difficult to immediately move forward. But nonetheless, you know that lessons are vastly approaching, and even despite the horrid circumstances, there is still the need to press on. For there is surely enough mages here of high enough status to be able to discover the root cause and find the culprit for the day's end. And with that reassurance in mind, you press onward, and you're free to explore. You can explore the courtyard. You can also go inside the main hall. But the lessons are almost prepared. So, you can explore the courtyard, meet your professors. There's more inside. Not everyone here is a professor. That's it.
Who's that?
Up here?
Yeah.
It's going to set it into AFK, which is going to aggravate the shit out of me, but I'll do the thing regardless. I have to find a fix for that.
It didn't go AFK, I think.
Oh, it didn't, yeah. I don't know why. Zip, you notice the image of the visage of a woman. Her features are jagged and exotic. Her body is almost explosive in nature, as her form, while it does appear humanoid, appears to be made almost of air, but her body flows as if it is the form of a cloud, as if her body itself is just an entire pink cloud, with the occasional crackle of lightning amidst it. Seems to be some form of Ganassi. That's the closest thing you can surmise, at least, though she doesn't quite fit the features of a Ganassi. She appears more Jinn-like than whatever race her other parent would be. And down here, you recognize what is absolutely, surely, beyond a reasonable doubt, what must be a mermaid.
And, yeah. That name sounds familiar, but
Honestly, there is very little to say that the art doesn't do for me. Her form is absolutely stunning, as you know that, well, anyone would know that mermaids of legend, while many know them to be real, are so rare that they are almost impossible to ever see. And their beauty alone is enough to enchant pretty much any mortal. but their darker secrets are very rarely known.
Omega.
She seems to have a small sphere of water that just emanates around her, hovering above her just as if it was an umbrella, keeping her eternally wet so that she may not summon water beneath her.
Interesting.
Rufus and Dandelion and Grim. It's the walks up. Rufus, you recognize a something. You have no idea what this is, but it appears to be a mage of some kind, though you cannot discern any notable features such as eyes or a mouth or anything like that. But it has the shape of a humanoid and a very strange, almost oblong head. But the thing that stands out to you most is that it has a massive bubble wand that it leans on like a staff. Its body has a fairly youthful appearance, but it will pick up its massive bubble wand and give it a single wave, and it will blow a huge bubble that will drift across the sky. And as you approach, it'll wave at you.
I'll wave back.
It doesn't speak immediately. You're not sure if it can speak, or they can speak. But they open with a wave.
That's interesting magic.
Well, telepathically, you feel something suddenly speak into your mind. Having no way to block telepathy from reaching you, you will hear a voice say, "Thank you."
Ah, a little startled from the sudden voice in my head. Well, I guess I'll realize where it's coming from. And say, "Oh, that's how you communicate. That makes sense." Are you a professor or a student?
I am a second year. I'm a student.
Rufus will, I guess, nod. I was gonna say put out his hand, but maybe not everyone shakes hands. Yeah, he'll nod. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes. You are part of the new class, yes?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. You are not excited to be here?
I was, and then I had a run-in with a certain House of Doors.
Oh. You stumbled into a Sararex Tomb of Horrors.
Just a deep sigh. Yes, unfortunately.
Yes. She'll speak to Dandelion, talking to both of you at the same time. Yes, the college has given him a building to practice after he was rudely awakened. We were informed at a student council meeting that he would be attending the college for the foreseeable future until his new tomb was ready.
Well, I can confirm it is very horrible.
Yes,
But
as it should, suiting the oldest lich to ever live.
for now, no, I'm kidding. Well, do you have a name?
Yes, you can call me Oracle.
Oracle. Rufus will nod. Then you can call me Rufus.
Rufus.
Is
And you are
Dandelion.
Dandelion. Do the two of you know what you'll be studying?
no, I don't. Not sure if Dandelion does.
Well, there's a druidic professor, but perhaps I wish to expand my arts.
Well, given that you're first years, your lesson plans will likely be chosen for you. They are just sorting out the best professors to fit your particular talents. You don't get to actually choose all of your lessons until you graduate your first year.
That makes sense. Somewhat.
The college is quite overwhelming, so they like to take it slow on the newcomers. I myself am currently enrolled in bubble reading, or I suppose you could say it's a form of divination using bubbles.
Interesting. Do
She'll,
you do reading?
it's not really a she since it's they. They'll wave their massive bubble wand and conjure forth a large soapy sphere, gripping hold of it with two hands. They will keep it from popping with such a tender touch. And they'll tell the both of you, divination is quite expensive, and scrying is quite costly. I figure as my class project this year, if I can revolutionize divination and scrying using bubbles, it might bring about a new age of magic, or a new way to use magic in the future.
Certainly be quite impressive if you can manage to do that.
True.
What did you want to ask before, Rufus?
Oh, if I guess if she or they would read or do a divination for me.
What did you want to know? Did you want to know your future? Did you want to know if you would fall in love? Did you want to know if you would graduate? That's a very popular one. I often get asked by first years if they wish to graduate, if they would graduate.
That is a good one. Rufus will rub his chin. But no, I have something more, I guess, specific in mind.
Okay. Ask away. Although, I will warn you, I have not finished my class project this year. It's still an ongoing effort, so my reading will probably be incomplete. Bubbles are fragile, and they can only handle so much magic before they pop. I'm still working on the stabilization.
In that case, I will keep my question relatively simple. And then he says the most vague thing ever. Does this school have what I'm looking for?
She'll they'll take hold of the bubble on either side, and you'll see it start to glimmer and shimmer as they slowly turn it from the left to the right. Their face, if you can call it that, peers into it deeply, and they'll hold it out for you to look. They'll hold it out for you to look amidst the colors, Rufus.
All right. What do I see?
As you look
Wow.
into it, you see the very brief depictions of what looks to be a face. Although it's difficult to make out the exact specific features. But it appears to be a female.
Without looking much deeper, Rufus will then pop the bubble.
Oh, so good. You'll startle Oracle a little bit. Are you okay? Did you see something horrible?
No, just, I guess, a slight confirmation. And then he'll do like a sad smile at Oracle and say, thank you for the insight. I guess I'll look around and wonder, is there any way to I guess keep track of people here.
Well, it's a mage college, and prying is quite useful.
Then I will. No, I shouldn't do that. I'll pull out a piece of my hair and then hand it to her. Then I'm sure I will find you later if I need you.
Oh, all right. Although I'll just warn you, most don't take kindly to spying here. Magic is a very secretive thing.
That makes sense. The Rivers will nod.
All right. With that said, we have hit time.
See if you can keep a secret from my 300-foot sniper.
True.
Here's through your window.
Lord Dominance in his regards.
I've got you in my sights.
But yeah, next session we will, now that we've arrived on the college grounds, we'll begin first lesson. You'll unlock the opportunity to have a new spell or two, and we'll meet the professors. And with that, I want to thank you all for joining me. Every week my dream come alive, because without the players I have no one to DM for. And I will close out with the intro song to this campaign, which I'll just kind of let play in the background. So I'll just let that go, because I didn't play it at the end of the first session. All right.
Ellie.
Nelly also wants to roll for initiative.
But
Next week.
yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. We got a kind of a chill session today. A little bit, gonna be a bit chill next Saturday too. And just setting up the intrigue as things are starting to pick up. So we'll do favorite, least favorite as the story kind of picks up steam. I know you wanted a little bit of a intrigue and picking up the world. Kind of pick up some intrigue in the world, Gabe. So I hope you kind of got that, but I'll get to you in a sec. A toy, favorite, least favorite.
Favorite? Welcome back, Tomb of Horrors.
Teaser. Return to the Tomb of Horrors.
True. As always, it's just so many familiar faces. That's
So
like
many
as Kai said,
stories.
Smash Bros. Everyone's here.
Yeah.
I remember Laszlo from Fractured Glimpse, and oh man, good stuff. It's good stuff. Nice seeing old faces, and I guess in similar roles is cool. Another favorite, Book of Many Things, or a Deck of Many Things, I should say.
True.
What's in the deck?
Many things. We'll find out next week. Maybe I'll use it for something.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Definitely least favorites. No, good session. A lot of world building. I do like the idea of having like a central hub, or like I guess it's similar to Cyberpunk, how you have like downtime activities. I do like the idea of like being able to get a job and have like a downtime activity to make money. That's cool. I look forward to making use of that.
Yeah, because the combats are going to be very untraditional in this, because like it's a mage college, so it's going to be a lot of magic involved combat and stuff like that. So the combats are not going to be very traditional, and there's going to be a lot of like, so there's not going to be a lot of raid the dungeon and get loot. So
yeah,
kind of had to come up with something a little bit different, because the college is kind of, well, usually very well protected.
Until now.
Until now.
Magic vampire.
Magic vampire.
Spoilers. Joke.
Looking forward to next week.
All right. Thank you, sir. Gabe, favorite, least favorite, sir.
Favorite. Always a big fan of world building. Lots of Easter eggs everywhere. As became apparent, every single place had a little Easter egg, which is fire. Least favorite. I missed the most important check.
It happens, man.
Some information about the death, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, good rolls, good rolls. Looking forward to more cooking next week. 'Cause I'm going to try to cook at least once a week.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's kind of the fun. Is like when you fail a check, especially if it's story related, then the route just shifts to a new way to get there. But it could be more interesting than just finding out normally.
Should be fun to intern and find out what more my deity, not my malevolent spirit has in store. But yeah, good roll.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, you're very welcome, sir. It's my pleasure. Ivy, favorite, least favorite. I know the technical difficulties. I'm sorry. I hate that happened to you.
It happens. Yeah, that happens.
Okay, out of what you did experience, though, and what you were able to hear, what's your favorite, least favorite out of that?
Mr. Parade and Swift and Sway were fun.
True.
That's kind of all I heard.
Aw.
The Taylor was nice. I mean, kind of snippy, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry you had any difficulty. I wish we had known to just switch channels sooner.
I don't know what caused that, honestly.
It just could just be a freak thing. But I hope you'll be able to get the full experience next week. I know it's kind of a bummer. But all right. Mr. Kai, take us home, sir. Favorite, least favorite.
Yeah, it was yeah, not bad session. Cool little the plot, little reveal with the body. Um, yeah, that's kind of I don't know. It was kind of there. It was kind of it's all right. It was a little. I could tell it was like a transition session into like what's to come. So it was kind of just it was all right. It was there. I feel like I didn't really. I guess I didn't interact with the right things because I feel like nothing really. Whatever I did something, nothing super really happened. But everyone else got like a that thing over there. It's I was like, oh, okay.
Ooh, shiny.
I get what you mean.
But it's all right. It was all right. I'm looking forward to next session when I'm looking forward to classes. I want to see how the classes are gonna go. So yeah.
Well, me too, because that's kind of what I'm nervous about. That's where things are gonna start to really pick up steam. So I'm kind of nervous about how that's gonna go. Hopefully, trying to nail it.
I believe in you.
Oh, Brax, did you see that thing I left for you in the bookstore?
No.
All right. I was just checking. Oh, because I wasn't there for the call.
I did. And I still don't see it. You have to point it out to me in a little bit.
Depends if you're gonna reuse the area or not.
Oh, I just found it. Why is he over there? He's so small. Anyway. My favorite. World building. This campaign is going to be a lot of world building. There's going to be a lot of world building, a lot of exploration, a lot of intrigue. Combat is not going to be the focus of this campaign. I mean, there will be combat. There's always going to be combat, but there's going to be less direct forms of combat for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of stepping back and trying to really focus on building the scope of the world and the scale of things. So I hope everyone is ready for that, because there's going to be a lot of that. Bringing back the theater of the mind. There's going to be more to see, explore. We still got inside the school to go, but yeah, my favorite is I had a good time building the world. Least favorite. I kind of wish I did do something with Kai. I'm kind of realizing that I left. I didn't really give Zip a long, like, little 30-minute moment to have some fun on his own. But probably could have done something on the spot, but I definitely didn't think of it at the time. Because I had so many little different things that you could do that I didn't really think about it. Think about like doing something specific. A lot of it was just spur of the moment based off who showed up and who did what. So there was a lot of improv. And I guess one of the costs of improv is that you kind of get lost in the sauce a little bit. So I'll try to get you something next time, Kai. But also, you did do a lot in the first session as well, so kind of put everybody else out there too. But I'm gonna get you some good food. Also, you got 2 of the NPCs that I'm glad there's one of them. All right, I can't do anything more until next session, but you noticed the NPC, and I do.
The only one that's in
This-
armor, so I was like, that's the only person that's been besides Old Guard, the only person that's just in armor. So I was like, huh.
Yeah. Also, she has a like incredibly unique border compared to everybody else. It's actually a token border I've never used before. So yeah, I'm excited to do some stuff because she got some stuff coming.
With the stuff.
The stuff,
like
yeah,
stuff.
but I can't talk about it. Can't talk about it yet. Until we get further in. But there's going to be a lot of... One of the cool things I'm trying to do with this campaign is there's going to be a lot of recurring NPCs. A lot of the named NPCs you're going to meet multiple times over. So that way I don't have to make as many new ones. I have to make them all new first few sessions, but I'm not going to have to constantly make new NPCs throughout the campaign. I'm just going to try to build off the ones that are already here. But that's about it. Had a good time. Man, I feel back. Feel like we so back with this campaign. I've been very unhappy with my DMing for a while. And I got to add the deck of many things to Rufus's character sheet as well, so he doesn't forget and that I don't forget.
Oh yeah,
Actually, can I get you to add a few things?
oh, yeah.
Really, just 2 things.
What you want?
The spell blast cantrip from my subclass.
Isn't that...
I don't know
Well,
if you
Ivy and I both kind of had the same realization. Isn't that just your attack roll?
Kind of, yeah, basically, kind of.
That's why we didn't. That's why I didn't end up adding it, because it's kind of just your attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. I guess thematically it works out.
I can still add it if you really want it. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna like turn you down. If you want it there, I will add it.
No, now that you pointed out that that's basically my attack roll, then it's the same thing. I just adjust the damage. Actually, because already 2d10. I think you already made my attack roll damage the same. So yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. We don't have to add it. Yeah, no. I just looked. Yeah, that's a good point.
And what was the other thing?
Oh, then the deck of many things. That was it.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
I guess if there's one more, it was bro backed out from the punish of the annihilation.
Yes. I didn't want to just consume his arm and just have him be... Because his character does kind of depend on shooting guns, and I know he's about to get 2 guns, so...
Just get a pistol.
True. They're magic
Walk around with
pistols.
Just go, hey, that gives you a reason to interact with the professor. Half joke.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I'm sure someone here can make a magical arm. I'm sure there's an artificer somewhere here.
Your character arc is just getting your arm back.
But yeah, lore wise, the return to the Tomb of Horrors is not done yet. So
I'll be back.
also the cost of I didn't say this, but I didn't say this, but the cost of them letting a Serac just kind of hang out here is that he's not allowed to hurt any students.
Oh, okay.
Noted.
Like, he can troll you, but he's not allowed to actually hurt you. Because if he did try to hurt you,
Hold these mages of time. Hold these infinite mages.
Now he just does one anti-magic field. They all fail to save, and then he just wins.
yep, just like he always does.
It was dark outside.
No. Was
But,
the wish gem actually the wish gem?
No, it was the trapped wish gem from the Tomb of Horrors.
Oh my god.
That's what I thought.
So
I
if
didn't
you
want
had
to be
made
like too meta about it, but I'm like, I don't think it's a good thing.
yeah, if it was a nerf version of it, and the one from the Tomb of Horrors, if you make a wish, if you make 3 wishes, it explodes and instant kills you.
Yeah.
But this one, if you had made a wish on it, I would have cast Fireball on top of you.
I should have kept it and just give it to someone else, and then have them discern what trap is on it, and then to get someone else to use it. That's okay.
But yeah, the House of Mirrors or the House of Many Doors was just it was just meant to troll you. I would have altered. It was all improv. I would have trolled no matter who went in there with different stuff.
The Pepe Hands door.
Yeah, the pit of Pepe hands.
Man just needed a lot of hugs.
No hugs for him.
Raise his hands up. What?
Good times.
But yeah.
Nelly, do you not have food? Is that why you're bothering me?
But I'm excited for next session. Still a lot more to see, and the campaign's gonna continue.
Word.
And then hopefully, well, next session, hopefully, we'll have a new character.
Oh, true.
All right. Yeah.
The 5th.
After
If he finishes all his stuff and sends that shit to me.
I'll let him know. Maybe like Wednesday. I'll see if I can flip another because he still has to do spell casting on his sheet.
He should run the the fucking entry exam by himself.
True.
No context, just an empty room.
I'm late.
Yeah, he sent me his character sheet. I just don't have any token art. Also, he didn't send me his backstory either.
Wait, did you have spell casting and spells selected? Like, we didn't even go over that with him. So,
Yeah, it looks like he's got spells.
like, but are those the spells that he starts with, or spells that he chose? I think he just wrote down the spells from like his palette, like the palette that the paladin subclass gives him. I don't think he.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
He put spells for the paladin subclass. Yeah. Yeah, he has not chosen any spells.
I know that.
He said his backstory was long, but there is no backstory.
I mean, I'll see if on Wednesday. This Wednesday, I'll probably. Go
Also,
do
he has
it.
his HP is 26.
Yeah, I told him that as well. Like, you have to roll HP. So that she's like just not done. I don't know why he sent it.
Yeah, she's half. Yeah, he sent me. It's half finished. I don't know. He might not make it. I'm willing to give him the chance, but I ain't making a. I'm not gonna put Ivy through helping me making another character sheet making another token last minute. So he needs to send that shit. He's had 2 weeks to do it. I need that stuff.
Wonder if he expects a lot of combat because Omega Lone.
Yeah, this is not gonna be mega combat. Like we're not doing combat every session, but just a lot of exploration and intrigue. That's the reason I'm setting up a mystery and like the whole case of the primal law of magic.
Shit, I keep his blade ready.
Which honestly, paladins aren't bad at mystery stuff. Detect good and evil. Shit like that. But if he wants to just roll dice and just hit stuff, it's not really the only hit stuff campaign.
True.
But either way, he's still welcome to join. 100%. I just need that character sheet before it's too late.
All right.
Preferably by Wednesday, preferably.
Alrighty.
I mean, who doesn't like to hit stuff?
True. You're gonna get to hit stuff, Grim, very soon.
Oh no. Listen, I'm chilling. I just want to not be a loser in the middle of the campaign. I just want to understand what's going on.
Gotcha. You're doing a good job. And I know Rufus is ready to shoot something, so.
I mean,
True.
I already got my name. I already got my Eldritch Rider. I got my name. Me and that crab gonna beef later.
Man's gonna carry beef with that crab the entire campaign.
I'll see you later after I see you on my
Brother's gonna be one of the professors now.
Professor, undead, demigod. Let's see. Once I graduate, I'll see him.
All right. And this is the I meant to play, like I said, I meant to play it at the beginning of the first session when we closed, but I forgot. This is the opening credit song to this campaign. All right.
Pull to the
But that
ball
said,
stock. Go crazy.
True. There's a lot of references.
True.
But then there will be more.
My body's ready.
But yeah, I'm gonna head off there. I will see you guys next Saturday. Well, some of you I'll be seeing sooner because I'll be streaming Expedition 33 all week. But
True.
I'm
probably gonna hit the bed too.
But I do have work tomorrow, so I might continue streaming Expedition 33. I don't know. I'm gonna give it about 30 minutes, and then if I do, I'll send out a thing. But
Already.
if I don't send out a thing, then I decided not to.
True.
No problem.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Well,